is Barbara Ann Eddy, complaint clerk from Vancouver, our champion in the category of Shakespeare. Earlier this season, she won $64,000. And this is John Krutz, sales manager with a tire company in Akron, Ohio, our champion in the category of World War I. Earlier this season, he also won $64,000. Both are back to continue our playoff of champions, a contest in which one of these two will win an additional $64,000, the largest prize in television on the show that rewards knowledge, not chance, the $128,000 question.
If the category is Canadians and the answer is Vancouver woman who won $52,000, then the question has to be, who is Barbara Ann Eddy? If you tuned in to the quiz show Jeopardy last week, you've already met Barbara Ann.
Round of play. Barbara Ann.
What is Halifax?
Right.
7-letter cities for
She's a game show maven and has been a contestant on 9 programs over the years. Last week, Eddy added 5-time Jeopardy winner to her list of quiz show coups, and that means she'll be back on Jeopardy again for the Tournament of Champions.
Barbara Ann Eddy joins us now from Vancouver. Is this any way to make a living?
Actually, it is not. You can go only so far as a game show contestant, and I think, in fact, I have reached my apogee.
You're using those big words on me, Barbara Ann.
Oh, I've gone, as the song says, about as far as I can go.
Now, you have won $52,000 on Jeopardy, but that's not the most you've ever won on a game show.
No, actually it isn't. I appeared on a program in 1977 and 78 called the $128,000 question and won the top prize there.
See, how did you get to be on Jeopardy?
Well, it goes like this. You write to the producers and you say, I'd like to be on Jeopardy. They send you a letter back saying, when you're in Southern California, contact us and we'll make an audition time for you. You audition, write a 50-question test, have a mock-up version of the game and an interview, and if you do sufficiently well, they will invite you to be a contestant. Simple.
Huh. Well, I've always liked the game. You play it at home with the family. Sometimes, you feel really smart because I get the daily double, bet a lot of stuff. But it would never even occur to me to want to go on that show or any game show. I think I'd just be terrified. I'd be humiliated.
Oh, well, the terror consists mainly in not keeping your head while all about you are losing theirs. That's something you can practice. The humiliation may go with the territory. I was thinking when I was down doing Jeopardy that I wasn't going to do very well at first, but then I got into the stride of the game, and after I won the first one, the rest was easy.
But it doesn't necessarily matter how smart you are, does it? You're a Shakespearean and biblical scholar, but lots of smart people could bomb at that game and end up looking really stupid.
Well, I know from my own experience that it's rather difficult to get on the show, and I know that if people manage to do so, that they've got to have something on the ball. So, of course, the element of luck plays a great deal in it as well. I could have been asked many other questions from the ones I was, more difficult questions, more American-oriented questions. I was just lucky to get some of the questions I did.
How paranoid are they about being absolutely clean and above board on those game shows?
Well, because I had appeared on another show on which Alex Trebek was the host, the people from Standards and Practices took me aside and asked me if I had, as they phrased it, a social relationship with him, to which I replied, no, I had not. And I had merely been a contestant on a show on which he was a host, and that was as far as it went. But, for example, you are escorted everywhere. I had to change between shows, and there was always a contestant coordinator with me, even so far as going to the restroom.
This summer, she's been researching, or rehearsing, or whatever. She's been watching Jeopardy.
Oh, dear.
With Fenton by her side, she has to bone up on American trivia if she's to win the upcoming $100,000 Tournament of Champions. So she plays along.
What is Colorado Boulevard? Who is Olympia Dukakis? What is the oath of office to the president? Who is Rip Torn?
Her competitors may not know Laurier from Mulrooney, but how can she learn more about presidents like Garfield?
Was cleaning out Garfield's cabinet.
I took out a subscription to Time, for example, simply to get one more perspective, mainly on American life, American politics.
But when the subject is American, she makes a few mistakes.
Oh, wrong ocean.
Last month, a luxury Los Angeles hotel and the biggest game of Barbara Ann's life. She's brought her friend Mary along to Jeopardy's Tournament of Champions for moral support. Fenton's in the suitcase.
Are you a bit nervous? Is there a bit of nervousness?
Oh, yes, that goes without saying. I got on the plane this morning and I was a bit nervous. But I don't have that sort of sinking feeling in my boots as though there's a firing squad getting ready for me tomorrow.
Are you going to study tonight?
No, I am not. I'm not one of the world's great crammers, I've discovered. If it's not there now, then I don't think I can inject it between now and then. I can't give myself, in effect, mental steroids.
But
Next morning, the taxis deliver the 15 contestants to the studios on Sunset Boulevard. Barbara Ann's strong performances to date make her a front runner. She's never lost a show Alex Trebek has moderated.
Welcome. 1988 Tournament of Champions.
15,000 people audition for Jeopardy each year. 400 compete. These are the top 15.
And I assume because you're all champs, you'll have no problems.
This is the end of an era for Barbara Ann. She's been on so many game shows that she's banned from 2 American networks. And this is as far as you can go in Jeopardy.
I've become almost like Alexander the Great in having no more worlds to conquer.
The quiz program Jeopardy has become the second most popular program in television history. Thousands of fans travel to Los Angeles to be part of the studio audience, even though they'll never appear on camera.
These microphones will pick up the reverberations and multiply them on about a 10-to-1 ratio.
The audience is primed. Camera moves rehearsed, places blocked, a final touching up,
When they hit a daily double,
and the countdown begins
9, 8, 7,
to a not-so-trivial pursuit of $100,000.
3, 2, 1.
This is the Jeopardy $100,000 Tournament of Champions. And this is Barbara Ann Eddy's moment of truth. Barbara Ann Eddy.
Barbara Ann, back to you.
World history for 200, please.
Answer. Frederick II agreed to lead one of these for the Pope, but due to an epidemic, didn't go and was excommunicated. Barbara Ann.
What is a crusade?
Right.
World history for 300, please.
The Congress held here hoped to restore Europe to the way it was before Napoleon. Barbara Ann again.
What is Vienna?
Yes.
It began well for Barbara Ann. She took the lead and kept it, holding tight to Fenton the Frog through a variety of categories.
The first known TV adaptation of a story about this detective was 1937's The Three Garibdebs. Barbara Ann?
Who is Sherlock Holmes?
Correct.
She was on a roll going into the final Jeopardy round, but her heart jumped when she saw this dreaded category.
Presidential elections. That's you.
American political history, just what Barbara Ann was afraid of.
Here we go. The final Jeopardy answer is this. He was the only incumbent vice president to defeat a president in a presidential election. And what did he replace it with? He's shaking.
Neither of her competitors got it right.
What did she put down? Who was William Howard Taft? That, too, is incorrect.
It came down to how much she had bet.
5401. That will leave you with $3.99 and with just $500. Roy Halladay makes it to the semifinals with a possible $100,000 payoff at the end of next week. Congratulations.
We're so close.
Oh, close only counts in horseshoes.
Well, there are other worlds to conquer. She has applied to play Sale of the Century in Australia. In a few years, maybe she'll qualify to play here again. Until then, it's an achievement just to get on this show.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That's the way I feel.
Thanks, Barbara. It's okay. She's only mildly eccentric.